What's going on, guys? So today is actually kind of weird. I've never addressed anything about Christian because it's pretty much been covered time and time again. So I've never thought I would have to address anything about Christian because, well, it's pretty much been done. There's an entire channel that is dedicated to all the lore, all the video. And if you want to, you'd have to look it up. I don't know who the person is. I can't even remember off the top of my head. But a buddy of mine who sometimes talks to me about certain things that go, around on the internet here and there, sends me stuff or tells me things, and I'll look into it and cover it, only because I find it interesting. Well, today's the day of Christian, because he sent me a video linked to something called EWU body cam, which was just a body cam footage of Christian's arrest. Now, I've never seen this until today. And I have to say, for cops who are always in a social environment, always having to deal with the public all the time, I never would have thought that they would be the ones a little bit stiff and awkward. And then the antisocial, delusional person that Christian is openly okay at having this conversation and being felt up and making the situation really awkward. Honestly, this is like cringy and funny. It is sad because if you know the backstory of why Christian's being arrested, it's horrible. Now I'm going to go ahead and let you know Christian was being arrested due to an allegation, and I have to be careful and say allegation, for being basically coerced due to their mental deficiencies into doing things with a mentally ill mother of theirs. She did something to her mother that I don't want to get into details, but basically also the mother was, I think, dementia, had extreme mental issues. So it was super disgusting and sad all around because you have a victim quite literally getting turned into a predator. So it was a little bit of a very dark part of this entire story. But the interaction with the police itself was actually just goofy and funny, and then it actually just gets a little bit worse and more awkward for the cop.
Are you waiting for somebody to come to your room or something?
No, I was not. I was only waiting for the deputy that I talked with earlier today from the sheriff's office in Rutgersville.
Okay. Alright. You're not waiting for like anybody else though? Any friends or anything?
I have nobody else.
The only reason I'm asking you is because there's a car up there and there's two gentlemen staring at us.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know if you were waiting for someone to come over or whatever.
Yeah, see? Yeah, I stand up. I just want to look out.
It's a sure.
Are you waiting for anybody besides the police department?
I was not waiting for anybody. I was not waiting.
They're standing up there by the gas station. You know those people?
That's curious.
I'm just asking. I don't want anyone rolling up on me.
While Chris doesn't recognize the strangers gathering to watch them from a distance, there may be a reason for their unnerving presence.
Okay, well, I would say question them because I am famous and infamous on the internet, so they may be video recording.
Cool.
So.
I'm recording you as well.
See, at this point, I don't think the cops know exactly what they've walked into. They just see warrant. Hey, they need to be arrested. I don't know if cops' warrants even tell them if they're nonviolent or not, but clearly the cops don't have any real thought that the person's going to attack them or anything. So all they are is there to make an arrest, assess the situation, and gather evidence for the most part, and that's supposed to be it. And then they start getting uneasy because some people pulled up at a good distance away, which are just pretty much click farming or doing live streams, or probably fans of Christian, and they know what's going to happen. Now, yeah, I'm speaking completely ignorant of the situation, so I don't know who the people are 100%, but I know they know more about Christian than I do because they're a little bit later you're going to see how they are live streaming this. And these are basically Christian fans, or at least fans adjacent. And this is just absolutely a weird situation for them because cops have to be ready. They don't know what the situation is. They don't know if these people are here to, pop them off for getting Christian, or if they're just delusional people probably trying to protect a citizen, because sometimes that can happen.
Hey, thank y'all for y'all service, for real.
Appreciate it.
I wasn't convinced that there's no internet fans, but that confirms it.
There you go. I mean, Google Christian or Sonichu, and there you go. I've been infamous and famous.
Oh, look at that. Coming out of the woodwork.
Lots about 3,000 people right now, Christian. How do you breathe? Well,
Let's not talk to them, okay?
Yeah, I keep in good faith. Everything is going to work out.
Let's not talk to
Well,
them.
how's the last few days been? I know it's been pretty stressful.
It's been stressful, but I've taken it one moment at a time, and I got my love. That's in my
What?
collection.
They're everywhere. I don't mean that. We're surrounded.
Go ahead, risk me.
I'm searching you, not Kristen.
Well, it's offering you the option there.
What the heck is going on right now? This is freaking weird.
This is the most wild call for service I've ever been on.
Do you have anything else on you?
I have nothing else on me.
They're gonna scan you into jail, and if there's anything on you, you little back,
I understand.
little nugget of weed, it's telling you.
I have no weed. I have no drugs I'm consuming on me. Like I said, frisk me. There you go. That felt good.
I was a little bit speechless and kind of laughing at this situation. The one thing that actually made me laugh, though, was a little bit earlier in the video, is when Chris Chan is basically quoting Kevin Gates' song by using their own version of it. That was actually funny. Genuinely got me a laugh. This, I'm only laughing because how weird and cringy it is and how uncomfortable everybody is, because the cops at this point are just like getting increasingly on edge. They're trying to laugh about it and make it funny, but you could tell they're just like, dude, I don't know what to do in this situation. There's so many people over a small arrest. To them, this was just, hey, the criminal has warrants. The criminal is wanted for things that I probably can't repeat, and we just need to get the arrest. They're cooperating. Things are good. Who are these people? And then more people, and then you find out Chris Chan was telling the truth. They are famous and infamous. Everybody knows who Chris Chan is, except for cops, because apparently these cops don't even so much as probably get on Twitter. But that's like, it's just funny. And then I'm going to show you a small clip of the huge delusion spouting that this cop had to endure. I'm just going to do a small bit of it, because you also don't know, Chris Chan has this huge thing about the merge or something, the merging, which is like all the cartoon world, basically video games, I guess, and anything that is entertainment basically is going to merge with the real world. So I don't know if I cut it, but there's a bit of a snippet of him talking about, do you like Batman? Well, guess what? You're going to meet him real soon, which is kind of weird, but she goes on a tirade right here inside this cop's car, and more, so many props to this cop for keeping such a straight face and just being so polite in this obvious, like, super diluted state.
Celebrity scandals, all of that, and people just taking it, blowing it out of the water.
Yeah, I got you.
You may recognize or know my comic books I have drawn over the years, and my chronicling and creations and discoveries of the Sonichu and Rosechu Pokemon species.
I'm not aware of that.
Okay, well, give you a little bit of homework for research on your own time, then that's okay.
Yeah.
And I am literally a goddess, and that will be proven in the near days to come, as we are on the completion of the dimension merge, where the universe half that was divided in 1380s by order of King Arthur. He ordered Merlin and 2 other magicians to remove and banish all dragons, unicorns, and other quote-unquote mythical creatures and overpowered individuals.
Okay, quick thing. My last clip, I said diluted. I meant delusional state. I'm an idiot. Sometimes I just say stuff that is completely wrong. But yeah, that is Chris Chan's body cam footage. Like I said, EWU body cam, I'll have them tagged below if you want to watch the whole video yourself. The interactions are weird. They're very cringy, but I found them funny. I'm not going to lie. I found them a little bit funny. The interactions with the cops, like I said, they're in social situations every day. And for them to be like dumbfounded and confused, and Chris Chan being the antisocial person that's just internet only all the time, is like the one that's being more interactive and proactive. But at the same time, I'm being disingenuous, because Chris Chan has been known to be social sometimes, just really weird when they're being social. Because back when she was I think it was college, there's a bunch of videos, like I said, there's a whole archive of videos on YouTube. But she was, at the time, he was wearing a billboard, basically, that was saying to date them. And, I mean, that is as social as you can get. That is breaking social norms. That is, like, really busting out your shell. Now, I wouldn't do it, mainly because I don't know. I don't even know if that's demeaning. I mean, I don't know if that's, like, 300 IQ idea, or if it's a, Wings of Redemption 60 IQ idea. I don't know. That's just one of those things. It's like, if it works, it's super smart. If it doesn't, you look like an idiot. But Chris Chan has had a long history of just being absolutely goofy. And this happened 2 or 3 years ago. And I've never seen the body cam footage. That's why Buddy sent it to me. He's like, you've never talked about Chris Chan. You need to cover this. This would be kind of funny. And it is. I'm not gonna lie. I found it funny. I didn't, there's no real quips or jokes to crack here. The video itself is an entire joke. All the interactions are super weird. And the absolute, straight-faced conversation she's having with the cops about Sonichu in this delusional world. The cops are all just standing there like, yeah. But yeah, that's about all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.